The soft light of the church had dimmed as twilight settled heavily outside, wrapping the world in a dusky embrace. Shadows danced along the walls, flickering in time with the wavering candle flames, creating an eerie ambiance that seemed to seep into the very bones of the ancient structure. The air was thick with the mingling scents of burning wax and aged wood, underscored by a faint hint of incense that lingered like a whisper of the divine. It was a sanctuary, a refuge for the weary, but on that fateful night it felt more like a trap. I remember the note as if it were etched in my mind, its presence a palpable weight. The words were stark, commanding, as if penned by a hand both trembling and resolute. "Tonight, 7 p.m. Wait in your confessional. Do not come out. Do not look at me." The message clung to me, scratching at the edges of my thoughts, urging me into a realm where caution was cast aside. I had entered the confessional with a sense of duty, my heart heavy with the knowledge that I was to hear the confessions of sinners seeking absolution. Yet this was a different kind of confession, one that stirred a foreboding within me. The confessional itself was a relic of bygone days, its wood worn smooth by the passage of many hands, each with their burdens of guilt and shame. The air inside was stale, mingling with the faintest fragrance of old books and the lingering trace of polished brass. The red drapes hung heavily, their fabric rich but faded, shielding me from the world outside, but not from the oppressive tension that filled the small space. At precisely 7 o'clock, I felt the shift in the atmosphere as footsteps echoed softly against the stone floor. The sound reverberated through the church, a haunting rhythm that quickened my pulse. I kept my gaze cast downward, avoiding the intrusion of the man who would soon invade this sacred space. The rustle of the curtain was like the whisper of ghosts, and when he spoke his voice was smooth yet laced with an unsettling edge. "Good evening, Father," he said, the words curling around me like smoke. "Good evening, my child," I replied, my voice steady, though my heart raced. "Are you looking away?" he asked, a hint of mockery threading through his tone. "Yes, my child. What brings you here today?" I asked, my thoughts racing. "Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. This is my first confession." That opening line sent shivers down my spine, a premonition of the darkness that lingered just beyond the veil of civility. I felt the weight of his gaze upon me, even though I dared not look up. Instead, I leaned into my role, attempting to quell the rising tide of unease within me. The man's confession unfolded like a sinister tapestry, each thread woven with